Hey guys, Ivan here, and we are only hours away from the Pittsburgh Pro prejudging, but I still had to make this video because yesterday it was too late. I wasn't able to make a physique update about this, but I had to do it. I have to do it now because what I saw from Krizo, what we're seeing right here, and I'm sure all of you guys already saw this is just absolutely insane. This is not looking like real life. Like, is this photoshopped or something? No, it's not photoshopped. This is just what he looks like. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's crazy. This is like he looks like a cartoon character completely, like a super villain or something. I don't know how is this even real, but yeah, this is what Krizo looks like right now. And can he win the whole thing? Can he win Pittsburgh looking like this? I mean, it's only a couple of poses. We can see one of his quarter turns and most muscular. If the show was just most muscular, I think he would win. I think he's going to win the most muscular shot because what he looks like right here is, again, next level. It's something that we haven't really seen in a really long time, if ever. This reminds me of Kevin Levrone, but just bigger and better. Like, it can definitely be compared to even Ronnie Coleman as far as the most muscular. Now, we don't know what Krizo looks like in the back poses, in the side poses, like how much is his physique really improved from like all the angles. But as far as like the size and the conditioning, I mean, it seems like he's bringing something really special to this stage. Now, following his prep, I thought he was gonna bring like an insane level of conditioning, like something super crispy, but it seems like he also worked on fullness. I mean, his coach, George Farah, was also focused on bringing him as full as possible, so it seems like he's going to be massive, man. Like, it seems like he's going to be at his absolute biggest and fullest. And conditioning, it's gonna be good. Like, it's not gonna be bad, it's gonna be good. This spot right here also, that's probably like the worst lighting possible in the world. Like, nobody looks conditioned here, even when they are shredded. So if he looks this conditioned right here, right now, then he's most definitely going to be super shredded on that stage. And if that is the case, with this size and this fullness, man, he's gonna do well. Is fourth place really the best he can hope for? Or can he actually crack the top 3, top 2, or I don't know, even win the show? I still think, that fourth place is probably the most realistic because, again, yeah, he's probably winning the most muscular and he's gonna be the freakiest, the most impressive looking guy because he's the biggest, he's the tallest, and like he has those crazy looking muscle bellies, and a couple of shots are gonna be just super impressive. But if you consider all the poses, and also it's one thing to look good on social media, on Instagram or YouTube, and it's another thing to look good on stage. But we'll see how well will this actually translate to the stage. Maybe he's actually gonna look even better on that stage. I mean, in this video right here, like I said, the lighting is horrible, so I'm expecting him to be definitely more conditioned on the stage. He's also probably gonna pull water a little bit and he's gonna dehydrate some and maybe get even fuller, we'll see. But as far as the conditioning, I'm pretty sure he's going to look more conditioned on that stage. As far as size, I don't know if he can get any bigger than he is right here. Like, this is just an insane level of size. Like, he is super big, super full, super round, and like the muscle bellies, the way they're shaped, everything is just out of this world. He looks like a freaking alien. And again, it seems like they actually went for the maximum size and fullness, which I like for sure, because how can he really be not conditioned enough? I don't see that happening. Like, I don't think Derek or Martin or Nick are gonna be like more conditioned than Krizo. I mean, he was peeled at like 6 weeks out. So they just cruised with his conditioning. Look at the shoulders and the arms and like the thinness of the skin, the details, the separation. Like, nobody has that. Nobody has that kind of hardness and dryness. So he's going to be shredded, peeled, but also he's going to be bursting full, like super big. And I mean, those shoulders and arms and chest and quads as well. And I would say his midsection, everything like from the front, he's just looking absolutely nuts. Like, nobody's beating him in the most muscular, especially the crab shot. I don't think any of these bodybuilders can stand next to Krizo in the crab most muscular and actually be competitive against this. Look at this, guys. Once again, look at this. Like, absolutely insane. So we'll see what this is actually going to look like on stage, how much better his posing is his conditioning going to get even better, and is his fullness maybe going to get even better? I don't think that's possible, but we'll see. I think he's bringing something absolutely insane, and he might surprise. He might actually place above some people that we thought is impossible to happen. Alright, the next thing we got is a new Physique update posted by Martin Fitzwater, but it's actually not really a recent Physique update, it's actually from 3 weeks ago. However, he didn't want to show it, he decided to post it now, and it's interesting that like 3 weeks out he did guest posing and everybody was kind of worried whether he's going to be ready for the stage, because in that guest posing 3 weeks out, his conditioning didn't look good. However, in this video, it does look a lot better. So basically, it seems like the lighting at that guest posing stage wasn't good, because here again, at 3 weeks out, he looked basically almost stage ready. You know, he looked like he was maybe 1 week out, like one peak week out, and that's it. But if he actually kept improving conditioning from this point on, then, you know, he might be actually looking really freaking seriously impressive. I mean, I tried to figure out what kind of conditioning he's going to be bringing based on his not physique updates, but like snippets of his training and everything. And, you know, to me, it didn't seem like he was really nailing it. But looking at this at 3 weeks out, you know, it looks promising. If he was like this at 3 weeks out and he improved a little bit, or even if he stayed pretty much the same, if he improved just a tiny bit, then yeah, like this is definitely top 3. You know, do I see him like winning the show or placing in the top 2? Most likely not. Most likely not, but it's also not out of the question because it seems like he's bigger. And he also said on the RX Muscle interview that he's actually like 8 pounds heavier, 8 to 10 pounds heavier, bigger. So is it really possible that he gained like almost 10 pounds since the Prague Pro until now? I mean, it's only been like how long? 5-ish months? Something like that? Can a bodybuilder at that level actually gain 8 to 10 pounds of muscle in 4 or 5 months? And also, I don't think he really pushed it the entire time. I think he took some off time after the Prague Pro. So, I don't know. Like, is the reason why he's so heavy because he's just holding water and because he's not in shape? Or is it because he actually added a bunch of muscle? I mean, here, he definitely looks bigger, a lot bigger than last year, so I'm pretty sure he did make progress. I just don't know how much of that progression is going to be visible on stage, because it all depends on what kind of conditioning he brings. Once again, if he was in this kind of conditioning and 3 weeks out and he kept digging, then he's going to be shredded, man. If he shows up like this, right here, then still he's going to do very well. I still probably have him like in my top 3, most likely. I don't know about Krizo, maybe top 4, but that's about it. And I'm assuming he kept on improving because his lower back definitely needed some more work. His glutes also could be a tiny bit more shredded. The back overall needs some work. So I think this look at 3 weeks out is exactly the way it needs to be if he wants to be competitive against the other 2 guys. It's impressive, it's super impressive, but he's going against Nick Walker and Derek Lunsford, guys who both won the Arnold Classic, Derek who won the Mr. Olympia, Nick who placed in the top 3, so he needs to be 110% if he actually wants to go against these guys, but it seems like he's actually bringing that. Now I'm also wondering, why did he post a video from 3 weeks ago? Is it because he's not happy with the way he looks like right now and he wants to show us that at one point things were going really well? That could be a reason. If he actually thought he was good enough to win this show, I think he would probably post some photos, some more recent photos or videos, not the ones from 3 weeks out. This kind of makes me feel like he's trying to prove us something, to tell us, guys, look how shredded I was at 3 weeks out. But really, that doesn't matter too much, because even though here he looked like he was ahead, we don't care about what he looked like 3 weeks ago. We want to see what he looks like right now. And, he says he's fighting to win this show. And Fuad also said that Martin is super shredded based on the video that he saw. But you guys know that Fuad is sponsoring Martin, so of course he's not going to say anything negative. He's going to be supportive. He's going to say that Martin is going to win the show. But again, that doesn't really matter much. We'll find out. We'll find out very soon. But if this was his look at 3 weeks out and he kept on improving, he's going to be shredded. On the other hand, we also have Nick Walker, who also did an interview with RX Muscle, the same one Martin Fitzwater did. And when Dave Palumbo asked Nick what he improved the most, what is new, how is he changed, he said the first thing he said was that his waist is now smaller. And if that is truly the case, and I don't know if Nick would be saying stuff like that if he didn't really mean it. If that is the case, then everything is just going to look so much better on Nick, like his proportions, his aesthetics, and his midsection, of course, his absent thighs pose. And also, it seems like he's bringing good condition. You can say that he is huge, he's super massive, but he also looks like he is coming in condition because his face is showing it. I don't see that being the case with the other guys like Derek and Martin. I think the only guy with a sucked-in face here is Nick Walker, and also he's the biggest guy. So I still do have him as the favorite. I'm well aware that it's most likely still going to be Derek, but I'm going on a limb with this one. I'm predicting Nick is winning this. You guys tell me what you think. Alright, and the last thing we got is something very interesting as well. It's a physique update at the MPC headquarters by Carlos de Oliveira, or also known as Caike, if that's how you pronounce his nickname. And honestly, guys, what I'm seeing here is basically that the hype is actually real. I mean, this guy actually looks very good. And I think he's most likely going to be top 3 at this show. I mean, the show is super competitive, so really anything is possible. But along with Ruff Diesel and Jose Manuel, I think this guy might be in that top 3. I mean, if you look at his physique right here, the guy is peeled, actually. He's super shredded. He's in really good condition, and he has the fullness as well. What he doesn't have, I would say, is the back. That's a weak point for him. It's not horrible, but it's not great. The lats are kind of high inserted, like there is nothing really going on in the lower back area. But again, the lighting here is also bad. However, from the front, the waist, man, the waist is super small. The abs are like prominent. The quads are full and separated. The arms are great. The shoulders, the chest, the traps. This guy has almost everything, and he's also very balanced, very classic, I would say. So yeah, the hype, it seems like the hype is real. And again, like I said, the back is an issue, but again, the lighting is not the greatest here, so that's probably taking away from his physique a little bit. But even at this lighting, he looks peeled. He looks super hard, and like the fullness is there as well. The waist looks so tiny. This is a really good classic physique, and comparing him to Jose Manuel, I mean, Jose definitely has a better back, but does he have quads like Caike right here? No, he doesn't. This guy has super massive quads, overall legs, the glutes and hamstrings as well. So yeah, it's crazy what this guy looks like. He's actually very, very impressive. I did not expect him to look actually this good. I thought he was just being hyped for whatever reason, but I was wrong. He's actually phenomenal. I mean, we'll see on stage, but this is looking very promising right here. I mean, to be honest, I don't know if Ruff Diesel looks more conditioned than him. I don't think he does. I don't think Ruff has that kind of like thin skin and details, and also like the fullness and the size, especially in the lower body. It seems like what Tyler Marion said about Ruff Diesel's legs was absolutely correct. And also he was comparing him to Caike. They were both in the same room, so I guess he saw exactly what we can see right here. Like, that guy has super massive legs, and Terrence, he's good in leg department, but he's not that big. And also, like, upper body, it seems like he doesn't have that same level of hardness and conditioning. His back, though, his back is definitely better, more conditioned, and also bigger. So he's beating this guy from the back, but as far as from the front, I don't know. It seems like he's going to be probably the best guy from the front. I mean, how many poses are from the back? It's classic physique, so it's not really... I don't think it's going to cost him too much. You know, it's possible that Caike is going to win the Pittsburgh, based on what I'm seeing. Yeah, his back double is going to cost him some points, and back relaxed, I guess. But everything else, I mean, this guy is actually pretty freaking phenomenal. He reminds me a little bit of Chris Bumstead as well. I love that waist, man. The abs are like really blocky, really muscular, but the waist is just really small. Structurally, this guy is really blessed with crazy genetics. And he's bringing it as well. And look at the legs from the side. Really good thickness. So guys, tell me, what do you think down below? Do you think Krizo can surprise and like win the whole thing? And do you think Martin is actually gonna bring it? And do you think Caike has a chance of winning the Pittsburgh even with his back? Whatever you guys think, tell me down below in the comment section. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. For more content like this, guys, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon. All the best and bye bye.